Lovely jubbly, just tricked you there. God, look at the signal. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the first draft pro. And it was quite a lot heavier. Especially with the whistle. Oh, Jesus. Good evening, people. Right, this little piggy. I've been talking about this since we got it last Friday, haven't I?
Yeah, there's something about this one that caught your fancy, wasn't there?
Rince, Rince, Cochon. Biere Rouge, like a Quack Rouge or a Le Chauffeur Rouge or a Castile Rouge. 50cl can, coming at a 7.5 ABV.
They do like to give these ones a bit of punch, don't they?
Yeah, obviously I haven't got the piggy glass, so I'm going to use a St. Fillions. It's about as good as I can do, but the good thing with that is it's an open glass, so it lets the flavour and everything come out. This was about €2 something. I'll put the correct price up when I upload it. But it wasn't expensive. We just liked it in the supermarket in France, and it was like, well, you like it, I liked it. I just spotted a little piggy and thought it was my friend. And plus it said Rouge, and we were picking up the other ones, and I thought, well, yeah, we can mess about with this one. I say, not shy, 50cl, how we like it. Let's get her poured and see what we get. Not looking as dark as the others. She's looking vibrant, but not as dark.
Yeah, it's looking a bit like cherry aid, actually.
Might taste like it, yeah. But there you go. This is why I say you can always get a pint in these glasses, because the 33cl is there. Right, I'll get a picture.
Okay.
I suppose I better hide the St. Fillions. Will you moan at me? It gets funny about things like that. I don't know. There's all these things going on in the world. Right, let's get a shot. Oh, not on me, not on the video. Not on me again. So, we have a... Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. For some reason it's doing it like that. Oh, hopefully Sean can sort it out, won't it? True?
Yep.
I can't get it. As you can see what I'm seeing through the camera. I was having...
a few issues.
Issues. It's got darker, if you have a look here in it. As you can see, it's more... But it does look somewhat lighter.
Okay.
I know nothing about this. I've never seen or heard of it mentioned anywhere. Has it got the cherry vibe?
It has got the cherry smell to it. It has got that aroma.
It is, and it is quite as... Yeah, so far.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. You being the connoisseur of the Rouge, I think it's better to let you go first.
Go.
So as I say, 50cl can, definitely less than £2.50 for a pint. Brought in a supermarket in France. I believe it comes from Belgium. Actually, it comes from France. No, it comes from Belgium. Sorry, mistaken.
Okay, this has got a medium carbonation. It has got some cherry flavour in there. Tastes a little bit wheaty and bready on the end.
Yeah, right. Hold on. It's different. Definitely different on the aftertaste.
Rather than sort of a cherry Kool-Aid, it's lacking that tartness. Although it isn't overly artificially sweet, it's like having a really nice piece of cherry cake, because I'm getting a little bit of biscuity breadiness at the end of this.
I'll tell you what, that's decent.
Not bad at all.
That's decent on the first couple of sips. Obviously, when you're doing a review, you can get things awfully wrong, and you leave yourself open, because, as I said before to people, especially when we talk on lives and everything, I said, I've done the review, I've uploaded the review, I'll try it again, and you're like, ah.
What I really like to go for in these style of beers is a nice tart cherry taste that isn't artificially sweet in any way. Now this isn't coming across as artificially sweet. It isn't particularly tart on the cherry taste, but what it's given you is something that is quite natural. It's like having banana bread but a cherry version.
Yeah, this is delivering. This is, I wasn't sure about this. Obviously we've tried the Castile, we know Crack Rouge obviously from the keg, and Chauffeur was obviously one of Michelle's personal favourites, although she's not sure now of Castile coming into the mix. I don't know what way videos will get uploaded, so I don't want to say too much on Michelle's thoughts about other videos, which is fair enough.
Picking up the 7.5 in this, it's well hidden. The drink tastes nicely balanced.
It doesn't, it doesn't have that, it's like the bittersweet finish that the others have. And this is...
It isn't quite so tart, but what it's doing is giving a nice, it's a bready kind of cakey taste, biscuity, towards the end of it.
I don't know, I can't put my finger on what it is at the end. But what it certainly is delivering. I didn't think I'd be saying that, because obviously we've tried all the other ones now. This was the last one, and I left this till the end because I wasn't sure. But yeah.
I'm picking up a little bit of tinniness from the can.
No, I haven't
But
got
it's
that.
quite, it's not spoiling it for me. I think this would probably be better in a bottle.
I didn't see it in a bottle. For me, I disagree. I'm getting no tinniness whatsoever. It is a bit different on the aftertaste, but going through on the mouthfeel, it's smooth. It's got a lovely cherry vibe. And I'll tell you what, Little Piggy is delivered. I like Little Piggy, apart from the fact he's red. I'd rather he was...
Well, he's more kind of a pinky colour,
Oh,
isn't
he's
he?
pinky, but he's...
Yeah, I like the cake vibe on this. I like the fact that it isn't artificially sweet. The malty, bready, biscuity taste that you're getting on the aftertaste is really pleasant. So this isn't an altogether a foul. I don't like it quite as much as I have other ones that I've tried.
I think it's...
But that doesn't mean it's a no.
I mean, I've got another can of this, fortunately. I've got Quack Rouge. I've got La Chauffeur. If Michelle wants to do a real drinkers one, what about a triple?
Oh,
That's a hard one, though, before you even go into it.
it is. It is.
But if you fancy it, I can set it
I
up for you.
kind of know. I think I know where my drink's going to be placed in the league table with these.
Could you choose them, though?
Oh,
no. I don't even know where the blind thing is, but I could sort it out in 3 glasses that you won't know, but the viewers will. I couldn't do it.
There's two.
No way.
Two that I think are so very close that I enjoy both of them so very, very much that I would be hardcore to press to pick one from the other, but I could definitely tell the difference.
I mean, I could even bring Castile into it. You could do a 4 off.
This is what I'm saying. I could tell.
Yeah, but I was talking about
Chauffeur from
the
Crack
cans.
and this.
Well, so you've got half a chance. The trouble is, and I'll give this to anyone that does these, right? You can all sit there and say it's a piece of piss. When you
Until
drink
you do
one
it, yeah.
after the other, it doesn't taste the same as it does on its own, and it's like, oh.
Sometimes one drink will bounce off the other, and then you start picking out really nice flavours you don't usually get. And other times they can just dull the drink down. So
Yeah, with a lot of wheat beers, like Paulana. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Paulana. I probably have more Paulana memorabilia than most people, so I used to be a huge fan. One thing I found with Paulana, and that put me off even the Weizen beer, wasn't it?
yeah.
Was it doesn't follow well to other drinks. And it's not just once we've said that. We've sat there on our own, no cameras, no nothing. I'm like,
It was the Paulana Dunkel, Vice Dunkel that I had when I first come out of hospital. First drink I had.
Yeah, Malaysia. Yeah.
And it was absolutely divine.
But it would be, wouldn't it?
No, it really was. It was rich and it was lovely and everything else. But I understand exactly what you mean. Some drinks can follow others, and sometimes they just don't work if you try one.
No, there's a lot of people
Written-
doing face-offs. I mean, we were doing them ages ago. I mean, Simon, Real Craft Ale, does a lot of them now. And utmost respect for Simon, because like him or not,
They are really difficult to do.
it's really hard to do. And let's be honest here, he's been doing YouTube 12 years, so he kind of knows his stuff. But when you're going from one to another, in my opinion, it doesn't always go to plan, does it? Although most of them I've seen, I've pretty much agreed with him.
Sometimes it can, sometimes it doesn't.
We've just done Vitas, for argument's sake, 10 years later,
Mm.
and said it's the best beer in the world. Now, I can't really argue with that one. West Spinner?
It's
Yeah.
a great.
The Weizenbock, what a drink.
It's
You
a
see?
great. It's a great beer.
It is kind of.
Yeah.
We named it the Daddy many years ago. And why did we name it the Daddy? Because you just had a few of them. And if you remember at the time, I was banging to Paulana, and I said it's like a pumped up Paulana.
This is quite Moorish, actually. It's
This
like
is- this is
the piece
lovely.
of cake that you decided you weren't going to eat after dinner because you were
Oh,
a little
she's
bit
changing.
full. And you start digging in, you think, actually, that's very
Oh
nice.
no, it's not so much. You're not so sure if it's the weakest link. Now, I really am taken in with this one. I'd be interested to know if any of you have had this one.
This
Because
is a grower.
I, from the off, said this is good.
The flavours in this one are more subtle. They're not quite so in your face with the tartness. But that isn't to say they're not good.
Let's deliver him. It has the bitterness at the end, but it's not too full on. Where, like, say with a Castell or a Quack Rouge, you
There's
fill in the
almost-
alcohol more.
It's almost like you're getting quite a little hint of rhubarb in there.
I don't know about rhubarb.
No, I am.
I don't know.
I am,
Look,
because
just-
I'm thinking of dessert, and I'm thinking this tastes like a dessert to me. Not overly sweet,
No.
but like a
But it has that-
rhubarb crumble. It's
Yeah,
got
I
that kind of
I
dessert
don't
feel
quite
to
agree,
it for
but-
me.
When there's no right and wrong here, is there? He's trying to get me there. You see, I get you. Okay.
The flavours will conjure up lots of things for lots of different people. For me, this just tastes like a little bit of a crumble cake.
It's a cracker. I'm really taken in with that. I didn't think I would be, if I'm honest, and I've kept this back to the end. We've done it. I don't know what way we'll get the videos up. God knows. There's videos over my computer here, there, and everywhere for the last 2 weeks.
So much so, we're actually running out of space on the phones to
Yeah,
store things
hence
and
why
everything else.
my main phone's here, and we're on the other phone.
Do you want a paddle?
Yeah, I want to paddle. I can't go high on this, you know, but then the problem is, I know what I've given certain other ones lately, so I'm kind of contradicting myself with this.
I'm giving it a rate my beer of 8.
I've got to go higher.
It's a strong 8 as well. This one is a grower.
I'm low 9, shall we say? I don't know. God knows. These bloody scorecards.
Yeah, this.
I mean,
it's
we got
nice.
stitched up.
It is a nice drink.
Whoever introduced these scorecards to me and insisted I did them has long been my channel off about bloody a year ago.
I don't mind doing the school
No, I
cards.
don't mind. It's like it makes it more difficult because people can throw things back at you. Yeah, but you said that was okay and you scored that. But at the time you're feeling something, and it's only an opinion, it's only a bit of fun.
Yeah, but I'm a mood drinker anyway, so on
Yeah, I know,
the
but-
occasion that I try something, I might feel totally different another time.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's why I can re-review things because I'm you know, it depends on if I've listened to a Robbie Williams song, I could be really happy in that.
It depends on the weather.
It depends on the weather. Depends on how you're treating me. You know. Then I wouldn't like most of them most of the time, would I? But no, it's a tough one. That
If you like this Rouge style of beer, the 7.5, you're not feeling it
not
at
even
all.
close.
It's not artificially sweet,
Mm.
but it does have that lovely sweet, biscuity, malty kind of taste to it, and you have got that nice subtle cherry taste as well. So, yeah, for me, these style of beers, I like them a little bit more tart, a little bit more cherry tasting, but this one is definitely a grower because the more I'm drinking of it, the more I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, and my opinion here to end it because we're going on way too
I know.
long. Michelle's going to give her life story in a minute. No, don't bother. Be all right. My phone won't have that long on it, but.
Make a change for you doing that, wouldn't it?
Oh, don't want to get this far anyway. Right, for me, I kind of prefer it to the famous 3 that we'll go back on because she's right, although she's not normally right, but it is quite subtle. And that subtleness of cherry, I actually prefer to the full on.
Yeah.
It's not so bitter in the end, and right from the start, as you saw me at the beginning of the video 14 bloody minutes ago, I was taken in with it.
Taken in with it, yeah.
So yeah, it's only an opinion. As I say, there's no right, she's not right,
And if
I'm
you
not
got
wrong.
this
and
far, you're an absolute trooper. Thank you for
you
watching.
got this far, you're more stupid than me. No, seriously, thanks for your support, people. As I say, I'm on a huge 9 here. I'm really taking in. I think it's quite cheap as well to buy, cheaper than the other ones.
There we go.
So, what can I say? Until the next time, bonjour.